Well, hey there, folks. It's been a while. As the young folks say, it's been a minute. Well, I haven't been riding because I had a medical episode. Not life-threatening, but it just put me out of commission for a little while. And I'm back. And it might interfere with my riding. That's why I'm here to find out. But I really need to get out here. I was going stir crazy, absolutely nuts. I'm not a guy that sits around and just does nothing. Only time I sit around and do nothing, then I'm not doing that. Then I'm always working on something. Is, at night when I can't get out and do anything. But if I'm not riding my bike, I'm fishing. I'm all set up to do some fishing, and I haven't been doing that. But then again, the weather's not really working with me on that. It's extremely windy. They said today that we got a standing wind of 24 miles an hour, gusts up to 30, 35. So that's bad enough riding your recumbent trike against the wind, let alone trying to be out there on your kayak with a 2-3 foot chop. Just not going to work for you. Well, it doesn't work for me. I don't have to be out there in that kind of weather, and I'm not going to be. It's just, I'm not a commercial fisherman, so I don't have to make a living at it or do anything like that. I'm a sports fisherman, and I'll just go out and do my fishing, leisure fishing. Just basically sitting out there trying to actually go numb. Just take your mind off of everything, and just sit there in anticipation, waiting for something to bite. I know a lot of people just don't get fishing. They don't understand it. Yeah, well, I can understand them. I understand that. It's not. I'm glad everybody ain't into fishing. I can never find a fishing hole with 10,000 people around it. So I just I'm happy that everybody's not into it. But I am, and that's all that matters. Got my Johnny Boat 100 all set up, ready to go. I think I said once before, I took it out for its sea trial, and I was very pleased with it. So I'm waiting for the weather to calm down a little bit. I'm gonna get back out there at it again. How you doing? My friend Dottie. She's a lady in her 80s. Stopped and talked to her quite a few times. Nice lady, good neighbor. I'm riding a Catrike Expedition with the Bosch power assist system. Got a little help today, which I probably need coming off of this medical episode. Feeling for my microphone, make sure that the dead cat fuzzy doesn't come flying off like it once did before. Ooh, got other riders out here. Two-wheelers. How y'all doing? How are you, sir? Got somebody turning around up here. Well, ooh, my nose detects a skunk. Yeah, somebody fired up a skunk. That's a smell that once you know what it is, you don't forget. I didn't miss riding. It's just you know, I do this for exercise, and I said this in many of the other videos. It's not like I'm just want to ride the trike. Well, I do when I want to. Believe me, I like just to hop on the trike and ride it sometimes. But when you can't ride it, it's like you kind of miss the water when the well runs dry. If you tell me I can't ride a trike, then I want to ride the trike. It's just my nature. I think it's human nature. And if you tell me I gotta ride it, you have to ride it every day, and I don't want to ride it. But it's for my better good. That's what it's for. It helps me out a lot in my blood pressure and my blood glucose numbers and my diabetes. It helps everything in that. And that's my two main issues, is my hypertension, blood pressure, and my type 2 diabetes. That and watching what I eat, which that's always been a problem, as you can tell. I'm not no slim and trim guy. Wish I was. I could be, I guess, if I work harder at that, but I don't know. I kind of like to eat. I'm eating a lot less now than I used to. Absolutely. So they're going to put a traffic signal down here for us to get out. And of course, we got people right across the street from us trying to get out. So I guess somebody whined and cried enough that they're going to put a traffic signal there. Now, I'm not all for it. I would have voted against it. you get too many traffic signals so close together, it really just backs up the traffic. So we got a traffic signal right down here. Now I can get to it. The roads that I'm riding on this trike today is the back roads that I can use to get to this traffic light. So as a rule, I don't come out there with my automobile. I come out down here. And I can just like that white car is coming out right now. That's where I'll be coming out, right here. And it's works for me, but the people who live across the street from us, they don't get the luxury of doing that. So for their sake, I guess that's going to be okay for that track. Nothing to do about it. They're going to put it there anyhow. The county does what it wants to do. I don't care how much you want to groan and bitch and complain. They'll do what they want to do. Because they're the power. Okay, you know where I'm at? Marty's flag. That's Marty's flag. There's a story about Marty I'll maybe tell you all someday. Well, basically it's none of your business, and really it's not my business to tell anybody that story, so maybe I won't tell that story. I like Marty, no matter what. Well, knock on wood. So far, so good. Riding the bike, a little discomfort, but I can handle it, I believe. I've been riding for 14 minutes. That sure beats nothing. Okay, let me see what's coming here. Get ready to smack on the brakes if I have to. Going down my favorite road. Down through the tree tunnel. Not so bad today. It's a little overcast. Humidity's on the low side. Very nice. But it's not going to last long. Humidity will be coming back pretty soon. Sometime this week. And we can get some rain showers at night. Which we need bad. We're in a dry season right now. They say November's the driest season, but it's pretty dry now. It's going to be dry for quite a while. And let me tell you what that means to us down here. Ants come in the house seeking for moisture. They're looking for water. So you're going to find an overabundance of damn ants in your house. Them damn things will get in your clothes. They'll eat your clothes. They're just little bastards that you just constantly got to spray for and put out ant traps and whatnot. Especially this time of year, it starts raining and off they go. You just don't have the trouble. And you can try your damnedest to keep them out, but yeah, ant can get through a pretty small damn crack. You can believe it. They'll come in through your roof. They'll climb up, come down through your roof, come down through your ceiling. Especially inside of a damn closet, and you don't even know they're in there. Come down the wiring, and come out the damn electrical outlet. They're slick little buggers. And that leads me to another thing. You'll hear people say down here, if you're living in Florida now, they'll say, oh, we don't have roaches. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you got a brand new home that's been thoroughly sprayed and has a tubular insecticide system into it, and it's juiced up, and the house is only maybe a few weeks old, month old, something like that, you might not have any roaches. But believe me, there's damn few places that has no roaches. Everybody's got roaches. They're there. You might not see them, but you got roaches. Now, in roach infestation, yeah, if you're infested, now that's a different story now. That's just, being nasty and not trying to, spray for roaches and get the roaches out of your house and stuff. That's a different story. But if you just normal living, having a bug man come in, spray, and take care of your bugs and stuff, you're still gonna have a roach here and there. That's just their nature. They've been living for millions of years on the planet, so you're not gonna kill them off. Wow, that wind is howling on me, trying to push me backwards. Understandable. So, it's, we're in April. It used to be a big deal to me back before I was retired. I had to do my taxes. And now I'm retired. The hell with the IRS. Don't even fill out any forms anymore. Don't have to when you're retired. Unless you got big investments. Which I don't. I'm just poor folk. Living off $1 a day. Maybe 50 cents sometimes. But okay. I think I'm gonna go back up this way. So we're should be March, April, April. Got May coming up. Let me wave his car on here. Bring him on down. Let's see if this is my friend Lori. She drives the UPS truck. Nice gal, friendly. Oh, that's the damn trash guys. Bunk them. They got the automatic arms that go out and grab the trash can and dump it. So they can put somebody out of a job. That's fine. They say they'll do what they want to do anyhow. All right, 24 minutes. I'm doing okay. I think I'm back in the groove again. I hope. Well, watch what I say. I'm a firm believer in jinxing yourself. So I've been talking a lot about Chat GPT. That is one amazing AI chatbot. I've been doing all kinds of crazy. You know what? If that chatbot wasn't available to everybody, I could be a prize winning and prize selling children's author, because it seems like children's book sells more than anything. And that would be pretty simple. And why? Let me tell you why I say that. You can go to Chat GPT, tell it to write me a story, say about children, a children's book, children's story about living on top of a mountain with their grandpa. And you want that to be, I don't know, 5,000 words. Blip, that just starts spitting that thing out and writing a real nice story. I'm telling you. I mean, you go check it out, you might find some problems with it. But damn few, I can tell you. That's a book. Chat GPT. Just simply amazing. All kinds of crazy things. Get on YouTube and just type it in and listen to all the different things that people use this for. Fact is, Elon Musk and some other big wigs, they think it's the end of civilization. This thing's going to become self-aware and then starts the Terminator days. Which I can understand, because this thing's pretty damn smart right now. And it's getting smarter every day. It can write music for you. I put in there, said, give me a rap song. Give me some rap lyrics with some music to it. Boom, there it is. Give me a country song based on my dog. Boom, there it is. Write me a APK for my phone to do mortgage interest. Bam, there it is. Unbelievable. Simply, totally unbelievable. This is a mathematical equation. I asked it, is it morally right to consume animals? And of course, it'll say that it's an AI program, and it's really not. It's really not set up to actually answer such a question, but it will tell you what others think. Then they'll say this group believes this, and this group believes that. Tell you what, if I was in college and I had to write essays, even high school, high school kids got a hold of this thing, and they can't. Like I say, it's not plagiarism. It'll write a book. I told it to give me a book report on, give me a 200-word book report on Gone with the Wind. Bam! There it is. Tells you all about it. Say 300 words, 400 words, 100 words. It'll write you something. And you got a little button at the bottom that says, I think it's like rewrite. Ain't the exact words, but I think you could just do it. It'll write it, and it'll write it differently. It'll come at you differently. So, like I say, if I say that, and we're in school together, and my buddy asks it, it'll write a different one for him. I mean, I seen something on the news last night. They were talking about it where they see it becoming a problem in schools. Severe penalties if caught using such a device, or I don't know. I don't know how they're going to prove that unless they actually catch you doing it. It's well, some people say it's bad, and some people say it's good, knowing how to use it, because it will come handy. AI is going to become extremely handy in the future, and you know how to get the most benefit out of it. You will benefit from it. Make your own stock programs and how to do futures, and it's just simply amazing. A few years from now, you might hear me just whining and crying about it. All the bad things that can come about it. Although there too, of course, yes, absolutely. Well, that's the future, you know. You're not going to stop progress. You try to, but it just can't be contained. It's just amazing. It's amazing, the technology now. Like was talking to my wife this morning, and just telling her how we grew up. You know, rotary telephones. Actually, we had it before rotor. We actually didn't have no rotor. You picked it up, and your operator would ask you for your number, and you give her BR549, and they connect you. And you could be on a party line. Party lines were cheaper. Private lines cost more money. You have a private line, a party line. You pick it up, to be somebody talking, you just hang up, wait your turn, and pick it up, wait your turn, pick it up, say, hey, you gonna hog the line? You know, and they get all upset and holler at you and stuff. And yeah, I remember that. Then we went to rotary phones. Man, that's advanced. That's another step up technology. Get on there and run your finger around that phone. Tit, 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 tit. I was slicker than snot on the doorknob. And still had party lines. Pick it up, there's somebody talking on there. And there were so many. There could only be so many private lines. It's just the way it was, you know. If private line opens up and you could get it in the area or something, then you could snatch it up. Then they came out with push button phones. Holy moly. That's sick too. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, bop, bop. That was cool. And then they came out with wireless phones. Holy crap. You could walk around the house without a wire. You know, we had like a 12-foot stretchy wire to get all tangled up in everything. Hanging up in the phone, try to get up to your room with it, hide in the closet so you can talk to your girlfriend. Then you had wires, just that wireless. You could just go anywhere. See how far you can go before it wouldn't work. Then I remember the first cell phones. Some of the first cell phones were well, it wasn't a bag phone. It was a big walkie-talkie style, military walkie-talkie style. Big old thing with an antenna on it. Hey, is this Lori? Let me creep on by here, see if I can. Hey, Lori! Hey, look at me! Hey, the shingles just let me ride now. Because, you know, they're on my back.
See you back out and about.
Well, I'm glad you're not running over me.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna run. Oh, what you got, your GoPro?
You are now on YouTube. See y'all later.
Bye.
All right. Did you have a good Easter? Oh, good people. She's crazy. Oh. Now, what the hell was I talking about? That's what happens when you get old. Forget what the hell you're talking about. It'll come to me. Somehow or another. Well, anyhow. Oh, telephones. That's what we were talking about. Yeah. I was talking about this first cell phones, walkie-talkie style, and how expensive. First of all, they were expensive. Second of all, you paid for the time to use them. That was expensive. And the battery didn't last all that long. And they were a trip. Then what came out about the same time, a little time after, was called a bag phone. Oh man, here goes a crazy mailman. And the bag phone was, the bag basically was a battery. That's what that was. And you could either put it in your car and hook it up to your cigarette lighter, which would help work and charge the battery. And you could use it in your car, so it's basically a car phone. And you could carry it around with you. But it was a heavy little sucker. Had its own little bag. Open it up and there was a damn phone in there, headset. And some numbers to dial. And that's how that went on. I seen that to tuition. You know, it's kind of like watching, you know, 8-track. We had an 8-track. That was the greatest thing on earth. Then that went to cassettes. Man, that was slicker than snot too. And then DVDs, you know. And then from that, the thumb drives and MP3s. Now it's just your damn cell phone. Take your cell phones in your damn car, and your car Bluetooths up to your damn cell phone, plays your damn music. And that's all in a short time, really. I'm talking about my lifespan. I'm 73 years old. Seen all this crap. Same way with computers. I remember buying a TRS 80 from Radio Shack and programming it in BASIC. And that was pretty slick. I loved the challenge. I used to program all kinds of things, games and everything. I learned BASIC pretty good. Then I bought an Apple IIe. And that was pretty slick. Got multi-plan. I remember multi-plan. That was What If. That's how they advertised it. What If. And it was a spreadsheet. You build a spreadsheet and you put numbers in there and it will calculate them, spit them out. That was your what if. Well, what if I paid this guy $1 more? How much would it affect, you know, my bottom end and stuff? Wham, it pops it right out. Now you can do all that with Chat GPT, just asking it. It'll come up with it. Oh, amazing. It's amazing world. I'm waiting to see that big old rocket of Elon Musk go up. I want it's supposed to, hell, they said it might go up sometime this week. They're kind of keeping it quiet. And they say that sucker might blow up. Because, you know, he has to blow up a few rockets till he gets it right. But he don't give up. He just doesn't give up. He'll just keep blowing up them damn rockets until he gets it right. Then on he goes. He can afford to do that, I guess. Me, you know, I can't afford to screw things up like that. But then again, I'm not building rockets. Billions of dollars and stuff like that. Good for him. But that's going to be a sight to behold. I know they're talking about they're not going to catch. They're not going to catch it. They're just going to shoot it up. I guess it's going to. The spaceship's supposed to go up, do an orbit, come down somewhere near Hawaii, and I guess the booster heavy is going to drop in the ocean somewhere. But I sure would like to watch them chopsticks catch that sucker. wouldn't you? I'm a science buff anyhow. Always into the science stuff. Always was and has been. Even when it comes to movies and stuff, I like a good sci-fi. Not some kind of wacko crazy sci-fi. Oh, let's see what I got here. 45 minutes into my ride and almost 14 miles. I say I'm going good. Doing good. Okay, that fly's getting a workout today. Well, the wifey, she and her cousin is going to get together and fly up north. That's where a lot of her brothers and sisters live up there. And she ain't seen them in quite a while. She's going to go on up there and do a week's visit with them. I know she's kind of excited about that. I'm happy for her. I don't want no part of it. First of all, I just don't like to travel. I don't like traveling. You know, especially flying. Just not my thing. Would rather take a good beating than to fly. And she'll fly up there and get to see all the good things, and all her brothers and sisters, all her siblings are alive. Her mom and dad passed on, so you know they're not getting younger. She has an older sister. She's up there in her 70s, and they need to get together as siblings and have a little get together. Might be the last one before the Beatles break up. You know, you just don't. It all changes when one of your siblings passes and not there no more, and you have a family get together. It's nice to have a family get together before. And they got one sister. She's a dedicated hermit. She don't want to do anything, so been working on her, talking to her, you know, even short time, don't care, just get up there and get together with them. Most of them live up in Pennsylvania, and it's just easier, you know, the ones that are kind of straight around. She got one in Georgia, and she's in Florida, of course. Got another one in the Carolinas. You know, just it's easier for them to all get together, go up there. The rest of them up there and get the siblings, and all that stuff together. And there's just a lot of the kids and grandkids and great grands and all that stuff up there of her family that she doesn't know or hasn't seen, and she needs to show her, make her presence. You know, show up. I mean, some people, family is everything. It's just their whole life, they evolve around it, and grandkids, and their grandkids are everything. You know, ask me about my grandkids and stuff, you know. That's never been me. I'm not that guy. You know, I love my kids, I love my grandkids, you know. But, you know, they're all living their life, and some of them are living their lives better than others. And good for them. I'm happy for them. I feel bad about the ones that are not doing so well. But I have found that they bring that on themselves. And they just need a good boot up the butt, you know, and change your strategy. Hell, get on Chat GPT and ask it how to change your strategy. It'll tell you. Can't be no worse than what you're doing now. And great grands, and, you know. It's good to see them. Good to visit. Say hi. How are you? Have a meal. See ya. Move on. We raised our kids. We were young. I had kids when we were young. And we became grandparents. They got married off. We became grandparents when we were young. And we did the best we can with what we have with our grandkids. Okay, 53 minutes into the ride, 11.23 miles. So, well, at least I can still make the dogs bark. It makes me proud. Ain't no sense of riding this thing if dogs don't bark at you. I mean, if they didn't bark at nothing, they'll bark at that damn flag I got back there. I would anyhow. Okay. Time to head towards the home front. That'll finish up my hour. I could go longer. I don't want to. Uh-oh. Look what we got here. Yeah. Golf cart. I think he's got a puppy in there. Take the puppy for a ride. I got a friend of mine. Jimbo that I ride with. And he was talking about he wished he could take his dog for a ride on his trike. He said that dog would want no part of it. He'll growl and raise heck with you. He's just not that. He's just not that guy. That dog's just not that type. Whew. Watch that truck. He'll stop, pick that thing up, throw it in the back. Up it goes. See ya. Like I say, can't stop progress. It's like going to the doctor's office. You go to the doctor's office, you give them your phone number, and they text you the thing while you're sitting in the office to fill out. Put your insurance number, take a picture of your insurance card with your phone, and what little information you want to give them. Boom, right there, no paperwork. Save a tree. You just saved a tree. Amazing. Simply amazing. Like the song says, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm just ashamed. I won't live to see all the technology. Ooh, forthcoming. That wasn't too smart of me right there. I about clipped me a recycling bin. Should have pulled that a little harder, but I didn't hit it though. I sure was staring at it. Oh, ugly blue container. And they're not made out of thin plastic either. It'd be like me hitting a mailbox. Well, I was saying, you know, if I was younger, see that the technology's come, but hey, I had a good life. I'm not going to knock it. I did most of the things I wanted to do. Never much was for traveling, even though I play in a traveling band, but that was hard. What time is it? 1:17. School's not letting out yet. This would be a little nightmare around here when school lets out, since I got a school right up here by me. It's supposed to be one of the schools. It's a neighborhood school. They built the school right where it's at. It's right in the middle of a big old subdivision neighborhood. You know, ours ain't actually part of it, to be honest with you. They built that school for the other neighborhoods, not us. Our kids go to a different school. And so they built the school so all the kids could ride their bikes and walk to school. You got to be kidding me. The parents bring them. There's a few bicycles there. that the kids bring. There's some do walk home. Yes, they are. I will say they do. But where the hell are all these cars coming from bringing these kids? This road I'm on right now is the back entrance to the school. And we not supposed to have any traffic. That was supposed to be a utility entrance for when they had to bring in utility vehicles to work on the school, or they have a cell phone tower there that they come into. But no, they actually come here and pick up kids from this side, and they pick up kids from the other side, from the other road on there. And of course, all this, when we discussed about having the school put in there, believe me, when the county says they're going to put a school in there, you can have 10 million people against it. That school's going in there. You can forget it. I don't know why they even do that. Okay, I'm going to shine in my camera down there. This is the entrance to the school. You can see the cars are starting to line up a little bit there. Get ready to go in there to pick up the kids.